Kate from Grow Your Own Joy, and in this video I'm just going to show you some grocery hauls and some things that I've picked up over the next week or so. So let me turn you around and show you what I got in this fill-in haul. I'm actually going to film it in the back of my car because that's what's going to work best for the time I have today. Just picking up enough to get us by for the next week. I go back to work this week. My husband and I both have things going on that'll keep us out of the house for a little bit. So by the time you see this, we're already back. But I just want to show you some things that we're getting. So here's my receipt from the grocery store. I spent $27.53, and I don't feel like I got very much for that. Not a whole lot of deals in this haul right here, but like I said, I do try my best to get the deals when I can, and then sometimes I just have to buy some things to fill in. So we'll start here. I got this bag of reduced potatoes. These potatoes will be used for cauliflower mash that I'm going to make. I do half mashed potatoes, half mashed cauliflower, and then I'm actually going to roast some garlic from our garden and put that in it. So it's just a small bag of potatoes that cost 99 cents. And I know that I'm going to use them right away, so I'm fine getting them reduced. Here is a dozen eggs. They cost $3.69. My husband had asked for some chips, so I got sour cream and onion and barbecue. We love these kettle chips. They're gluten-free. The ingredients are pretty clean, and they're a great snack or treat. They were $3.99 a bag, so they are a little bit more expensive. But that's one of the things that we just spend the price because we enjoy them. And then I got 2 lemon Chobani's and 2 passion fruit Chobani yogurts. These are my favorite. And those were 4 for $5. And then I got a sour cream and a cottage cheese. The sour cream was $1.99. The cottage cheese was $3.89. And then just as a treat for myself, I mix this with plain seltzer water, and it makes a really nice drink. It's cranberry lemonade, and that cost me, let's see, how much was that? It was $3.99 for the bottle, and it lasts me a really long time because I just pour a little in some either plain seltzer or some lemon seltzer water, and it stretches it out. I don't get as much sugar, but it still tastes really good. So that's my grocery haul that I got for $37.53. And please ignore the back of my car. I do haul garden stuff in the back of my car, and I only vacuum it out every so often because it gets heavily used. And then the other thing I want to show you is I picked up these 2 trellises. I mean, they're not in the best condition, but they're still pretty good. And I actually need something to let my peas climb in my garden because I planted them in some places that I don't normally plant them. So someone was getting rid of these. They were on the side of the road. I grabbed them, and I will use them until they don't have any life left in them. And then they will probably go in my woods to finish breaking down. So that's just a freebie that I ended up getting as well. Today is August 22nd, the same day as the grocery haul that you just saw, and I want to quickly show you what I got from the garden after not being home for about a day and a half. I do think there would have been more tomatoes, but the chipmunks are stealing them. So I just picked whatever even had a tint of redness, and I'm going to let them ripen inside. I know that's not how you get the most flavorful tomatoes, but I would rather have some tomatoes than no tomatoes because I left them out too long. It's really frustrating because the chipmunks don't even eat the whole tomato. They steal it and just take a bite out of it and then just leave it in my yard. So I got some cherry tomatoes and a San Marzano tomato, and then a variety of green beans, and those will go into our meals this week. Here are some things that I picked up yesterday when I went to Home Goods with my mom. So I got these 2 gluten-free pastas. The gluten-free pasta from Home Goods or Marshall's, I actually find is pretty good quality. Usually it's from a more expensive brand, and it was just overstocked somewhere. So I got these 2 corn and rice pastas. They're spaghetti, And they were originally, it says compare at $8. They were sold at $5.99 at Home Goods, and they were on clearance for $3.50. And it looks like they're still good till 2025, so that's pretty awesome. And then we needed a new jar spatula. This is good for getting every last bit out of whatever food you're trying to get out of a jar. And ours had a rip in it. It was not this brand. I've never had an issue ripping the OXO brand. So I tossed that one out and I picked up this spatula, and it was $6.99. I just got back from being away for the night and I needed something fast to cook for dinner. So this is not the best deal, but it's thawed and it's one of the better deals I've seen on this type of meat lately. So I'm going to make an Italian crock-pot beef. This was originally $18.51 and I paid $15.74 for this chuck roast. This will be just something for my husband to take to lunch on salads. And it was just $2.79 for the piece of steak, so that's good to keep in the freezer. I can pull it out and cook it for lunches. And then I've never tried these sausages. They're chicken breakfast sausage patties, but they were $1.99 a package. And I'm just going to pop in the freezer for weekend breakfast or easy breakfast. I think they're normally $3 to $4 a package, so we'll use those up. And that was it for this haul. Alright, so my floor is not dirty, just old and has stains on it that don't come out. As I said, we're doing renovations, so I'm not too worried about it. But I went to TJ Maxx with my mom and we picked up some things. So I got this 5-pack of metal utensils because I have my mom's spatula and she wants it back. So I bought one to replace it. This is like a small cookie spatula. It works great for cutting casseroles. And everything's stainless, so I'll find use for the other things for canning or cooking or whatever. My ladle I have is giant, and I wanted a smaller ladle, so I got that. It came with this spoon that I don't really need, but I couldn't find the perfect ladle in a different package. Let's see. This was $4.99. This was $8 on clearance. And then I am going back to work, and we have construction going on, so I wanted to be able to keep track of things better. I do keep track in my phone, but sometimes when I'm on the phone with someone or I get an email, it's easier just to jot it down and put it into my calendar later. So I got these scented gel pens for work because I thought they would be fun. Those were $4.99. And then this planner was $9.99, which is a little bit more than I would normally spend, but it feels really high quality. And what I liked that a lot of the other planners didn't have was that it had tabs, which makes it easier to flip through, and that it had this to-do list for the whole month, so I could keep track of ongoing things a month at a time, as well as the day by day. So that's what I got at TJ Maxx, and this was a gift from my mother, but I thought I'd share because I'm really excited to have some new things. My harvest after being gone for a few days, I got 2 striped zucchinis, some kale and Swiss chard, green beans, a few little peppers, and a bunch of tomatoes. I'm still picking them before they're ripe, just as soon as they start to blush because of the chipmunks. Here is the first ever apple grown in our yard. It's a Macintosh apple, and look at how tiny it is. I'll have to try it and see if it tastes any good. I got home from being away and it had fallen off, so I'm guessing that means it's ripe, and I'm going to try it. I stopped by the farm stand today and I picked up some fermented goodies. I find that eating fermented foods really helps my stomach, and I wanted to replenish my supply, so I got this fermented raw organic garlic kraut, which is really good. And then I've never tried this before, but I love hot sauce, so I got this organic red pepper hot sauce. And for these two, I spent $18. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Today's Thursday. I don't foresee myself shopping Friday or Saturday. I'll probably do another grocery haul on Sunday, so that'll be another video if I'm able to share. The only other thing I got was some cat food from Chewy in the mail. And that's it for this week. Thank you for joining me. Please be on the lookout for a video where I cook up some of the things I purchased in this video. And like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me.